Thank you very much, Sanjeev. Thank you everyone here from Tata Global Beverages, and thank you all of you for making it. And I'm sorry if some of you are from Mumbai and have to travel all this way, but I'm stuck here. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm stuck here for some more days, so to say. So I'll try and keep less work, which involves you, so that you don't have to come down. I'm back in Mumbai. But thank you very much. I just want to say a few things. Apart from the fact that one has seen the Tata tea ads over the last few years, and they've been extremely effective in terms of, maybe they don't bring about a change, etc., but they do make a point, a pertinent point, a relevant point, and most of the time a point which is current and in the minds of everyone, whether you're young, whether you're middle-aged, whether you're old, but thoughts that cross your mind, whether the last one was about voting and leadership. And so I like those ads. Very few people would remember. I remember the first ad that I did in Mumbai, actually, when I became an actor, was for Tata Tea, which Mr. Prahlad Kakkar had directed. So I have a long old association with Tata Tea. And when Balki, who's directed the ad, and Mr. Ravi Chandran, the cinematographer, they called me and they said, the idea is to talk about what is very relevant today, about women's rights and the equality of women, and all the processes and thoughts that have been going into all the incidents that have happened in the last few months and how we are reacting to it. I have always felt, honestly, there have been times, I don't remember exactly which films, but there have been times when I have insisted personally that the lady's name should be before me, because they happen to be not in age, but in terms of experience, my senior actors like Madhuri and Juhi. Some of the films we did that also. So when this thought came across as a social service message in a commercial world that we live in, to me it's extremely attractive. And I jumped at the idea. I remember Balki just called me and said, Shahrukh. So I said, Abhi aa jao, and hum abhi kar lenge. And actually wo abhi aa gaye, aur humne abhi kar liya. So it took us like, I think, less than 24 hours to get this done. I was shooting here, I was shooting nights, so I said, you come by 3 o'clock, and I quickly finished this ad. But all thoughts of the product aside, which is wonderful, of course, and I have a close bond with it, association, 20 years old, the director, the producer aside, I think we have to remain in our own area of expertise and try to do or say things which bring about very small changes, perhaps. So I'm an actor, and we are called upon to comment on everything. But I think this is extremely relevant for someone like me who's in the area of filmmaking and talking about women's rights and equality and stating something like that, why is it that in India or everywhere the hero's name comes first? At worst or best it should be alphabetically maybe for the protagonist, or it should be in order of appearance as it is done a lot of places. But why should it just be that, an actor's name or the hero's name comes before the heroine's? Whatever the level of seniority or expertise an actor, an actress has. And similarly in award functions, the biggest, the grandest, the loudest is the Best Actor Award. Why not the Best Actress Award? I'm not saying this is going to bring about a change in terms of that everybody will start thinking like this, but I think it's a point to be made. That you make a point like this and say, yeah, it's not that it's going to make us equal. I personally believe women are anyway superior. It's a come down for them if they try to be equal to men. But I think it's a point needs to be made that this kind of distinction should not be in the mindset of youngsters, elder people, everyone around. It's just an accepted norm that we should do it. And if it can be done differently, if this thought process starts more than just naming a film or the titles of a film with the girl's name, or the award function to end with the Best Actress, I think just the thought process of how people believe, think collectively, millions of them right now, I think that's the kind of change that can happen with a small little exercise like this. And so at the end of the evening, thank you for traveling for 4 hours, 5.5 hours, and being here. And thank you, Tata, thank you, Balki, thank you, Ravi, for giving me this opportunity, really. I do a lot of ads, I do a lot of endorsements. I'm extremely busy with that, and I enjoy them. But sometimes a movie comes along, like a Chak De or a Swades, and sometimes ads come along, like the Tata Tea ad, which make you feel a little more fulfilled with the kind of job that I do. And so thank you, everyone, and thank you all of you.
Thank you.